Yo, Jack, are you frozen? Sam, are you there? Yeah, Jack, are you frozen? Sam, are you there? Yeah, Jack, are you frozen? Sam, are you there? What are we even doing here?
Yo, Wi-Fi fighting, but they're holding it down. How about them J-era Maz ballers running Beantown? They say these guys are ridiculous, yet probably true. Like the 23 Celtics, they got a deep crew. Pregame Polly Papa trying to make some bank. Professor Pete repping Latvia, KP the thank. RJ's on the email taking fools to college. Joey, Matt, Timo, Robin, let's acknowledge. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? In the garden, fighting for a quiet spot. Jack's taking notes while the crowd gets hot. Irate, insightful, not a diplomat. Sam's got a long list and it's just for rats. Rat list your Wi-Fi, rat list your dog. Rat list Bronny, rat list LeBron. Rat list the traffic, rat list the song. Rat list that's getting too long. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? Might think they're chill, but don't get it twisted. They're not just hustling, they're highly gifted. Still new to the scene and making their mark. It's a humble beginning, it's a hero's arc. Sam's keeping it real with the Starkey vibe, but he's all in with Jack when it's time to ride. Your ass hat in the chat, Jack says don't come back. He's got zero patience for nonsense attacks. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Jack and Sam talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here?
You're muted.
Am I better now? Am I normal?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Happy Tuesday. Happy coast to coast. Everybody is so excited for an 8 p.m. tip-off on a Tuesday on the first night of a back-to-back, especially if you're Jack Simone traveling home between games. We do have the privilege of chatting with Jake Eisenberg to kind of smooth that a little bit for us. Jake, hello, sir.
Hello, sirs. How are we today?
Doing
Good.
Excited for this
go.
game.
Yeah,
No
man.
Embiid, which is sneaky a bad thing for the Celtics, it feels like.
Oh, interesting. Tillman, if he's done anything well
Well,
this
it's bad
year,
for him.
yeah, it's bad for Tillman. Jack, I think I'm in the lead of our bet so far. I haven't checked Xavier Tillman.
Almost definitely.
Almost definitely. I don't think he's cracked 30% from the three-point line quite yet. He has hit a couple of important threes, though, I will say. He is a candidate to actually knock one down. I do feel slightly more confident he can do that. But the other thing he's actually done well this year, or the only thing he's done well this year, is guard Joel Embiid well. And before the season, I thought that he does profile as a guy that can do that. So I don't think we'll see much of Tillman today. What up, Derek White's mistress? That's right in the chat. But yeah, that probably sends our boy Luka Garza back into big minutes off the back of his big time performance.
Probably. Yeah. My dad's parlay. Derek 50 at the time of 15, Xavier 25 season money line. Got running the first half.
Confident.
Yeah.
Confident. I love it.
He does it every game. Shout out. But yeah, I don't know if Tillman's even gonna crack the 100 3-point attempts. I don't think he's even come close to the minimum required. That said, I do think Garza will probably get most of the minutes in this one.
Yeah.
I think he is much better suited in non-Embiid minutes. Hello, Michaela. Thank you. He played well against the Magic. I think he earned some extra minutes. I actually think he played better defensively, too. He was pretty rough in the Friday game, as was Anthony Simons. Both of them made it up on the offensive end, but Garza, particularly defensively, I thought was very much improved on that side of the ball.
Improved.
They are wearing the City Editions for what it's worth. Well, Jake, much improved.
Yes.
Compared
that's
to
that's true. That's true. That's much improved was a great way of putting it.
How does Luka Garza just go out there and do a coin flip every game? It's not just can he put the ball in the basket or not? It's he either has everything or nothing, and there's no in between. Like, he was a delight against the Magic on Sunday. He was an abomination on Friday. Like, he was so bad that I did a pod with Nick NBA and made the thumbnail, "What do they do?" him and Anthony Simons, only for those two guys to absolutely cook in the very next game. Yeah, City Edition tonight. If you don't know what it looks like, it's on the thumbnail today. They're fine. People like them. I think they're like, listen, this is how I've talked about the entire time that we've known what they look like. They beat and bludgeoned the fan base last year. Like, you guys would be saying thank you for anything after what they put on last year, unless they just made a white version of those jerseys, which would have been terrible. But I think these were like a good step in the right direction. I said it to Jack when we first got the leak. I think they should have did green trim instead of the black. I think it would be perfect. But it also would have been way better, as Greeny pointed out today, to have these gold jerseys after winning the title rather than now. But, you know, I guess this is like a debut against the Sixers just to say no Larry, which is fine.
I don't like him. Anytime there's no green on the jersey, you're going to get a thumbs down from me. I'm not the biggest fan, but I also don't care, really. I know only every time I talk about uniforms is when I'm talking to Sam LaFrance. So.
Poor Jack has to deal with all the time. Jack cares so much about like the advanced stats and the ins and outs and the plays, and I'm just like, they fucking look stupid out there. I can't do it.
That's the magic. That's the magic, though. That's like his Bill Simmons, Zach Lowe pod. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I truly could not care less about what they were. Like, I don't think I could possibly care less. I think for what it's worth, I think they look fine. Like, I think the gold is kind of cool, but I don't think it matters.
Okay, back to Luka Garza.
Yeah,
I would say he's played 2 good games now, and they've played how many? 9. That's you know. But at the same time, I don't think that's that surprising. I was not super high on Luka Garza coming into the season. When I wrote like early season takeaways after the 4-6 start for Celtics plug, I wrote that, and this was after Magic game 1 and before Magic game 2, that Simons and Garza have been very capable tank commanders. And then they came out and were awesome in the second one. But anyone can look good in one game, and especially these like back-to-back baseball type series games. It's kind of rare where one team dominates both unless there's a huge, discrepancy in the talent. And while the Magic on paper should kind of be one of those teams, they have not been. I was low on the Magic coming into the season. But yeah, so it's probably Simons. We've talked about it, Sam, has been very disappointing. It would not surprise me though if he got going and was like good. Garza, I think that's probably going to be more the outlier type, like 1 every 5 games. It's like, oh, he's not terrible tonight. That's what I would expect.
See, I thought Garza was good for like 3 games. Like when they went on the first 3-game win streak, I thought his like solid play enabled them to be, or to make more mistakes elsewhere, I should say, not to be anything else, but to just like have that in their back pocket. But he hasn't been good in a while before the Magic game. Simons, I kind of agree. And Jack, you were at shoot around today where they were talking to Anthony, and that was kind of the sentiment that he was sharing, which I guess like anytime you're an NBA player that's struggling, it's like, how are you going to get going is the narrative. But he talked a little bit about what the messaging's been to him from Joe Mazzulla, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Anthony Simons can be a very impactful offensive player on any given night. If he's hot, he can change the game like he did against the Magic. The problem is he's a one-way player. And that's fine, and you can play him for 20 minutes, but when's the last time you saw a guy score 25 points in the first half and then play?
The Xfinity Center Wi-Fi, or what do they call their arena now?
I wasn't sure if it was me or not.
No. Yeah, when we go to games, sometimes it just absolutely just nukes us. Like tomorrow night, whoever we've got on the show, they gotta have the captain's hat ready to steer the ship.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, for home games, you gotta be ready.
Went to hotspot. Simons, what I was saying was, he can be good at any given night offensively. The problem is he's a one-way player because, like, when's the last time you saw somebody score 25 points in the first half and then play a total of like 23 minutes? Like, when's the last time you saw that? It's I rewatched the game. Every single possession after he scored, like it was like he's really good on offense if he gets hot, and defensively it is can you live with what's not there, and it's not there, and that it's like it's just the reality of the situation at this point. Like there is no he needs to do this. They're like it's just not happening. So I don't know. It is very difficult to keep that player on the floor. Even if he is scoring like the way he did. Like that's not saying he can't be impactful, but when you're bleeding points and possessions every single time because they're just bringing him into the action every single play, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just not going to happen.
So part of the Simons thing as well, and is the 2-point versus 3-point shots, the lack of drives, the lack of rim pressure. He's essentially a catch and shoot 3-point guy and a little bit of self-created pull-up three. I mean, self-created pull-up threes is a big part of his game as well, but he hasn't been as good on that so far. But he's purely a 3-point shooter right now. And like he's 43% from the field and 47% from the 2-point range, which like looking at his career is kind of on track. It's lower than the past 3 seasons, but that's been the part that's disappointing to me. You watch the highlights of Anthony Simons, and you see him like being very explosive, getting downhill and like dunking on people. Anytime he goes to the rim, he's getting rejected, it feels like, or missing a
What
three.
happened?
I don't know. And that could be a confidence thing, maybe with like the team and the new pieces and new context, first time out of Portland. But right now, he's just like expensive Sam Hauser, who's worse at defense, but he's more capable of getting more shots off. No,
I
yeah,
just make that perfect clear. They don't even live in the same stratosphere.
agreed
On defense?
on defense and rebounding as well.
Yeah. How's Jack had mentioned in the last show has been much better than you would expect rebounding this year.
He's great.
I wrote about him for Houdini yesterday, and he has been elite catch and shoot, like top 5 in the NBA for his volume of catch and shoot threes. One other thing that stuck out from the Magic game, how he got going and what they did for him once he got going, is getting him the ball in situations where he's already at an advantage, meaning handoffs. Like let him get downhill off a handoff or make a read, whether he wants to pull up, and help him get his confidence going to the rim that way. Because I think if you're able, you don't expect him to get 25 on 8 of 11 in the first half every night. But if you can get him to get like, I don't know, man, 15 points a game on efficient numbers where he's actually able to put rim pressure on the other team, that would be lovely. It would help this team so much, and it would be another reliable scoring option. If he's able to get that rim pressure, then it makes it way harder for the other team to like, or it makes it easier for your team rather, because you can start to distribute the ball a little bit more when they start to actually have gravity, not they have gravity.
I have a stat for you. Anthony Simons this season on threes where he's taken 0 dribbles, 23 of 48, 48%. Okay?
Nasty.
Remember that. 1 dribble, 1 of 4. 2 dribbles, 1 of 5. 3 to 6 dribbles, that next little range. 3 of 10. 7+ dribbles. Anthony Simons on 7+ dribbles, as the stat page shows. It's 5 of 13. The drop off, it like, listen, again, he can win you basketball games, objectively. He can get you back into basketball games if he gets hot. It's just, the trade looks worse by the way. It's just...
The sad thing is, like, you can't even get super mad at Brad for that because it's just like, I mean, maybe he could have got something better for Drew Holiday, but like in the context of the situation, you were like, this guy, like, at one point was really supposed to be something. Like, he does a lot of great things offensively. Listen, clearly proven right by the stats. Like, that ball hits the court, it gets worse. Clearly,
but I don't even care about the offense. He could shoot 0% when he's not dribbling the basketball. You see what he brings on the defensive end. Making that trade, it's a disaster. Like it's just
they didn't really trade for him. They traded for the cap space.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's also true, but
it wasn't.
But they trade to get off the long-term contract.
Yeah,
they could have gotten under the second apron with just the Porzingis trade. So that was just the long-term contract.
Also, to Jack's point, Drew Holiday's been playing good for the Blazers. he's at 17
Awesome.
and 8. Like he's he wasn't super efficient last year in Boston, but that was magnified because he wasn't really put under pressure to like create and like do things off the dribble. It was like make your catch and shoot shots, make your quick decisions and score. In Portland, he's doing way more, and he's literally shooting like the same shooting splits through these 9 games so far. Man, it would be nice to have him on this team. Just thinking about like the way that they could use an extra dude to put the ball on the floor. Like he is putting up the numbers that we thought we would see from Derek White as a creator and playmaker. And if Drew Holiday was still on this team, and this is the biggest, like you just slap if like right on the screen because it means nothing, they would be probably a top 5 team in the East right now.
If you had Drew Holiday instead of Anthony Simons, no fucking question. Drew Holiday, one of the most, Jack, you're talking about two-way impact. Drew Holiday is two-way impact. That's like what he does. And the catch and shoot 3-point stuff, he's not as good of a shooter as Anthony Simons, but he has the capability to be a fucking flamethrower. Like we saw it with him shooting 60% from the corners in that 2024 season. I was very much on the Drew Holiday is not washed bandwagon when he got a hamstring injury. The whole team was fucking decimated by injuries in the Knicks series.
He had a shoulder injury too during the season, which is why his stats were bad.
Yeah, he had that weird. He had the mallet finger as well. Like he was doing the pinky celebration, which was sick. But like, he had a ton of injuries. Obviously, Jalen, Tatum, Porzingis, Hauser all got injured. But Drew Holiday also came off the Olympics, long season off the finals run. It was just one of those years where he didn't. I thought when he was healthy in those spots defensively, he was still awesome. He was just in a little bit of like a shooting slump. The win was getting off the money without giving up any picks. That was the win, and the fact that Simons was expiring was like. Then you get to once Anthony Simons expires, then all of a sudden you're under the luxury tax. That was the thing. It's like the apron's one thing, the repeat attacks, unless you're Steve Ballmer, and even he got out of the repeat attacks. So that was why they did it more than anything else.
We volunteered to be the aspiration company for the Celtics. Just we'll reiterate that. Like if you want to circumvent the cap, we will do it. Pay us the money, take like $1 million off the top, compensate us for it, but we will help. Yeah.
Oh man, it's
do you guys want in?
Yeah, I would love to plant some trees in the name of cap relief for old Billy Chisholm.
Cap relief, leaf, LEAF.
Yeah, cap relief.
I will say,
I love it.
On a more positive note for you, Jake, Jordan Walsh. How about Jordan Walsh, man?
I mean, I would, if I went back and there were some down days. There were some down days at the back end of last season. I always caveated it with I'm not fully out because he's still so young, and like counting guys completely out at that age, like you never know with such minimal experience. 3 games in a row where he's looked good. This is the best stretch of his career. The thing with him, for me, has always been like, just can you enforce and utilize your athleticism and length on the game? Like that was the whole point of the draft pick, is that he's this 6'7" dude with a 7'2" wingspan who's like legitimately bouncy. And he, at that first summer league, it was like he clearly has a good feel for the game. He's not, honestly, like better feel than Jonathan Kuminga, better IQ cutting out the gates than someone like that. And he just hasn't had the runway to actually have a chance to do it. And these last couple of games, I don't know if anything clicked or he watched Ugo out there and was like, all I got to do is just try really hard at all times, and that will get me on the court. And that seems to be what he's doing. And they'll love you. And the shot, I mean, hey, man, if you're going to get one way to get confidence is to hit a fucking game winner for the Boston Celtics. So the shot has always looked kind of fine to me. Coming into the season, he said, my shot's just way better. When I'm open, it goes in. And I haven't got the numbers out. I mean, he's probably taken less than 10 threes still on the season.
No, right? he actually is. He doesn't shoot as high of a volume, but I'm actually happy you mentioned
50%.
To go with Jack's 0 dribble stat. Walsh on 0 dribbles is like 55% from 3. Small sample size, obviously hasn't played a ton of games, but like he is in fact making the 3-point shots when they come.
5 for 10, baby. He's taken exactly 10. He's 10 for 20 from the field. I love it, dude. This is a pretty good matchup for him as well.
Yeah. Those Jordan Ugo lineups were so fun.
I love it.
So fun. Like when he rolled that out with Derek, Payton, and Nemi in the fourth, it was just like exactly what Joe Mazzulla has wanted to do all season. We saw that they're coming out now. I will say the warm-up pants are sick. They're just all black with like gold stripes.
The jackets and stuff?
No, the pants. I think they're jackets. Pants.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Ugo and Jordan, fun. Very fun. Should play a lot more. Listen, I think this obviously have to buy into the defense. The offense is going to be what it is. I think obviously Peyton and Derek getting their open shots is going to help it like immensely, and that'll come eventually. But for the time being, defense is going to win these guys' games.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they put on a scoring masterclass in Orlando tonight. I think it was 110, 107. Like, they need to keep teams 110 or lower if they want a chance to win games right now because of how poorly Derek and Peyton are shooting basketball. And even they've gotten a little bit better as of late. I mean, Sam, I don't know if it's the wrist sprain, but he's in a little bit of slump.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They just have to lean into the defense, and I think those types of lineups.
Yeah, how do the shooters just keep getting like wrist sprains? Like Derek had one, now Sam Hauser has one. It's like, can we protect them? Figure something out where the guy, like the one part, well, not the one part, but like the most important part of the body for shooting, you just is not functional, not good. For somebody like Hauser, man, what if Walsh just has 30 today? What if he just goes off? Like
Walsh?
What if he just goes off?
30 would be crazy. Let's start with cracking. Did he get over 10 points the other day?
I think he had 10 in the Houston game.
Okay.
So he did hit double digits. Somebody in the chat said something. Go ahead, Jake. I'll look for it.
I even in that Houston game, that was such a funny game where they just got the shit kicked out of them. And I thought that a lot of guys in that game played well. They just kind of had no chance between the schedule and Houston shooting 60% from 3. My favorite part about this team is this wing group. I was already pumped about Minot and Ugo. If we're able to add Walsh to that group, like I'm already ready to say that, Ugo is going to be a guy. Minot, I already feel like that as well, as like a supercharged O'Shea Brissett type. And if you can add Walsh in there as another like solid rotational wing, they've just been begging for these types of players. I mean, that's why they drafted Ugo. That's why they drafted Walsh. Like they wanted to have someone to go with the Jays that could ease the physicality burden on Tatum and Jalen. A little too late, sadly. But we will take it now that we've got it, because I'm salivating at the concept of I've loved seeing Mazzulla go to some small lineups. It's something that I've always kind of thought that he should have tried with Tatum and Jalen, but I kind of understood not doing it when you've got Porzingis and Horford and Cornette. You've got incredible big men, so why do it? But seeing him go to Jalen and Minot and these guys at the 4-5, like envisioning Ugo, Jalen, Jason, Minot, Walsh lineup, that's like just a bunch of 6'7" dudes. Tatum's the point guard, and you've got kind of like the size and rebounding to deal with it. Like I've infatuated with Ugo's frame. These like a 19-year-old that's this fucking big is so dumb to me. I'm so jealous. I want to be 6'7" and 220 pounds so badly.
Ugo is definitely not 6'7". Yeah, he's 6'6". He's like a little taller than me, maybe. Do you agree with this, Jack? Like you're down there, we're out there.
How tall is fucking Sam LaFrance?
For perspective, Ugo's always like the first warm-up dude when like the Celtics are home. He's always out there doing his like little routine. And I've been on the wood at the same time as him, and he's like my size. I'm 6'3".
That's such a huge discrepancy. How does that compare to Jalen?
He's 6'3".
He's probably like 6'5" max. He's not that big. He's not that tall.
I'll have to take a closer look when I see him stand up here. But I think 6'5".
Tomorrow, I'll ask him to go back to back.
I really need to know, because I can finally start dreaming about something else outside of Ugo Gonzalez's dimensions. But like,
This is what I
how
wanted to address here.
how tall is he compared to Jalen? Because that was like the interesting thing is that frame wise, they're
I would
actually
need to see
quite
them next to
similar.
each other. For what it's worth, I see him standing next to Baylor right now, and it looks like he's got an inch on Baylor. And Baylor's like 6'7". So
Okay, well, maybe I'm just
like, he looks taller than Baylor.
Baylor's not 6'7". No, isn't he like 6'5"? That would make sense. 6'6".
Let me look.
Maybe I'm just not intimidated. Maybe
Yeah,
this
you
is my
just your
fault.
aura.
Sean listed at 6'6", so maybe he's
My aura gives me 3 extra.
Yeah.
My spine just decompresses. I'm a little taller.
But like, for example, when he guarded Cade, right? Like, how tall's Cade, Sam, in your brain?
I think Cade's like 6'4", 6'5".
What is going? You're so wrong on all of these heights.
How tall is
Cade's
Cade?
like 6'7".
Cade's
6'6", yeah.
What are you talking about?
These guys are all little guys. By
This
the
is
way,
the problem with tall people. They don't know anything about height.
two things. One, Pistons top of the East still. Two, Cade couldn't have taken more shots yesterday.
I couldn't believe
He
that.
took
stat
over
line when I
40
saw it.
shots.
That's
crazy.
insane. And then like the free throw attempts don't count as field goal attempts. And did he take like 18 free throws? That's like 50. That's like 50 field goal attempts.
He was
How's
involved.
that possible?
He was involved. Man,
To Steve in the chat, 6'7". Glad that's going out of style. So
it is not.
I've started teaching, assisting at like a primary school, and I did 5th grade the other day. I probably heard 6'7" 100 times. Like
Awful.
even on numbers that are close, it's like number 5 will come up and like pretty close to 6, and then 6'7" starts happening. Like that's the level of
They don't know 6 is actually afraid of 7. Like they don't go together. Nobody's taught the kids.
I've forgotten about that joke. I gotta bring that back, dude.
Yeah. If you have like a little fucking snot in your life,
Yes,
tell
let's
them.
go.
Just let them know.
Why was 5 afraid of 6? Let's go.
By the way, just other big takeaway from the Pistons game. If the Celtics got absolutely pieced by Dennis Jenkins, that's like spike your TV remote stuff. 24 points from him. Had literally never heard of him before yesterday. Like I didn't have the game on, admittedly. What the hell was I doing? I was doing something. And I went to put it on Peacock, but I had my Twitter feed open and the Pistons had tweeted Dennis freaking Jenkins. And I was like, who? Because I knew that they were down with the last minute of the game. Let's see. Nick says kids can't go with saying 6'7". It's an epidemic. It is, dude.
It's crazy.
The crazy thing is they don't know what it like. Nobody knows what it means.
No, it doesn't mean anything. That's the point.
Like
It just is what it is.
If we were saying dumb shit when we were kids, it was like it meant something that we weren't supposed to know.
No, you're just old now, Sam. You would have loved this. Dumb shit that means nothing that old people don't get. That's literally what youth is made out of.
We were saying. I probably wasn't cool enough to know what they were saying. To be honest with you, we want to talk to me.
It was just a lot of dumb shit. Like, I'm trying to think of like the trends. It wasn't even like sayings, but like, you remember silly bands? I don't know if you were in school when you were.
Yeah, silly bands.
They're like stupid as fuck. Like what for what? You know, it was just stupid shit. Like it was just random shit at all times.
That's actually
Apparently
great.
6'7" can mean mid or nothing.
I think that's what's great about it. Like Ben in the chat saying that's fucking dumb. That's what they love that. That makes them so happy that old people think that it's dumb.
It was like
it's the best thing.
It was
ever.
my mom's birthday on Saturday, and I went, and like my sort of nephew was there, and he just like came up to us and was like, "Why was 8 afraid of 7 or something?" Like he like butchered whatever. He was like, "You want to hear a joke?" And he completely like it made no sense.
Awesome.
He just like ran away laughing.
Why did 7 afraid of 8? Because 10, 11, 12.
He just starts making up. He doesn't understand why the 6 afraid of 7 thing is actually like functions and it works.
Great question from Phil in the chat. Can you ask Noah how tall she thinks Christian Gonzalez? I mean, not Christian Gonzalez. Hugo Gonzalez is.
You can mic her.
How tall do you think Hugo is? We're having discrepancies.
6'7",
Sam-
6.
No.
Thank you.
Sam was arguing that he's 6'3".
Sam is no. He's the whatever height he says he is. He's tall.
He's tall.
Sorry, Sam.
He's huge. He's
You
a
and
giant.
We're going back to back.
My point about Cade is that when he was guarding Cade, who is also 6'6/6'7", is that he looked the same size to me.
Yeah.
And when he's guarding guys like Paolo and Franz, he is like very much like a very similar body type. How tall is Paolo, Sam?
Paolo's like 6'10".
Finally. Goodness gracious.
I don't know the heights.
Yeah.
You just gotta start asking him. You start asking him how tall.
I gotta check. This has been such an integral part of my life since like NBA Live 2004, is knowing everyone's height.
Well, I know the guys on the Celtics. Like Pritchard's listed at 6'2". White's supposed to be 6'6", 6'5". Well,
yeah,
this really like doesn't help. Like when I was just like Ugo's 6'3". I know what he's listed as. I'm just telling you, like that was like something I noticed. I was like, he's not that big.
Sam was
in my
wearing
opinion.
Sam was wearing like boots that day. Had like an inch and a half in the heels.
I'm gonna start wearing like platform shoes just so they respect me.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll be doing if I ever come.
Do you think there's a limit on like the shoe size they make for platform shoes?
Ugo is standing next to Jordan right now, and they're about the same height.
Okay.
Roughly. Ugo might.
I think that I could be wrong. Like
that would be a first, but it's possible.
It's like being a kid and like you would go up to the other kids and like do this thing and like see how like who was the same. But like if you were short, you would like go up. Well, maybe I shouldn't do the motion, but
oh, shit.
I watched myself do it on the camera. I said maybe I shouldn't do this.
Fuck. Jacob Adam Eisenberg just got it's fine.
Oh no. Shut down the stream. I was just wrong. You just saw me be wrong in real time.
For prediction for the game? What's the line? No predictions.
Let me see
do predictions.
Dude. The Celtics are doing like instead of layup lines, they're doing dunk lines. And I just watched Sam Hauser just take a layup. He's like, I don't know, he take a layup.
He knows
Baylor like bounced it off the ground and then Baylor would like bounce it off the ground, went to dunk it, and just threw it off the backboard. And then Derek White just like didn't even like try. It was just that was a ridiculous set of attempts.
Those are Derek White's in his 30s, so using jumps when it's not game time, that's an over 30s move. I never jump high unless it's absolutely necessary anymore. That's just good. That's just good body maintenance. Oh, Sam, you know how I told you my jump shot was broken?
Is it back?
Last night, rec league, 20 points, 4 of 8 from 3. We've never been more back.
Oof. I don't know.
Never been more back.
I've had like good scoring games and rec league games, but like I don't think I've ever gotten like crazy hot from 3. That's just not like my game too much. So
that's all I got.
I'm jealous. Super jealous of 3.
It was a great feeling, and we needed it too. We were up like 12 with like 6 minutes to go, and then the other team got hot, cut it to 4 with 4 minutes to go, and then we won by 20. We just went like 20-24 Celtics on their ass. It was awesome.
Have you how many? What's your record?
We're like 11-4 now, and we're the 2 seed.
Damn, that's a good size season.
Yeah,
usually
it's so long.
Like you sign up and it's like 8 games. They take your money and then they say go have fun.
No, our season, we have 2 seasons, and we basically take 10 weeks off in the whole year. It just runs the whole year.
What the heck? Absurd. That's fire.
It is
Jack,
good.
How's your season going?
Which season?
Your basketball season. Are you guys still playing?
I haven't started yet. My league. No. My league starts in. I haven't played in a league in like a few months.
I thought you were playing with Noah and her family.
Mid-November. Yeah. It doesn't start till like mid-November. We signed up early.
Fans, we want you to be a part of the show tonight.
My soccer league just finished though. We did not make the playoffs.
Damn.
Right.
What's yours?
What, like get relegated?
Yeah. Xfinity Mobile Arena. I'll say it one more time.
Indoor? Indoor, outdoor.
I play goalie though, and I did have a big
door. I think.
Nice.
Let's see. I did see someone summon me in the chat. Let's get down to business. Tillman for Cooper Flag. Oh, wait, Nico's gone. Yeah, the Nico fire. That happened when you were sleeping, right? Were you awake for that?
I woke up to the Nico news.
Yeah. That's how I felt when Luka got traded. I was so mad that I missed all the fun. And Nico just got clapped. And it got reported before they actually had the meeting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Can you imagine?
Go ahead.
Why would you even go? Why would you even go to the meeting at that point?
Yeah, why would you go to the meeting? And also, Pete Rogers had like the best take. He was like, "If I was Nico, I'd just trade Cooper Flag for nothing." Like, while you haven't fired me yet, like I would spite trade Cooper Flag.
Sam Hauser for Cooper Flag, real quick, call it into the league office.
Approved. Thumbs up.
So the lineup of Jalen, Jason, AJ, Dybanster, Cooper Flag, and Al Horford in 2030, it's going to be wild.
Al Horford has a walker.
Dude, Al Horford's still going to be playing great in 5 years. But yeah, have you, has Jack, your original projection was like 44, 45 wins. Are you still holding strong on?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's funny is like they haven't been good, but there's been nothing that they've done that has made me think that Jack was outrageously wrong. Like if you told me that they were going to finish the season with 45 wins, I would be like, oh, I guess the shots just started going in and things started working for them. Like that seems to be just the simple fix right now because they're doing a lot of good things defensively. Like they do a good job of winning the shot margins. A lot of that does have to do with fouling. But like, I don't know. Your eye test tells you that they're not a terrible basketball team. A lot of it.
They're not a terrible basketball team at all. But they've had perfect health so far. I don't think anyone has missed a game. That's the big part. And but I would be surprised if they got to 45. I think I projected 39. But like, give or take 3 or 4 wins or losses. Like if they got to 42, like how different is that to 39, right? That's like 3 balls bouncing a different direction, and that swings 3 games. So
the only
I could see it.
Balls I want are the ping pong ones.
Yeah, I could see it swinging any direction. Still, I so many of us want a definitive answer. Are they going to be a top 6 seed or get a top 10 pick? And we're not going to just know for like 3 months, basically.
I got to head out for the anthem. Good luck.
Yep, that's all right. We can wrap here. Jake, anything you want to plug before you go?
Celtics late night tonight, about 90 minutes after the game ends, with Ben Vallis talking Walshy breakout, probably. And can't wait.
All right, everyone. Well, a lot of you guys are already going to be there anyways. But if you're new, go over to First to the Floor, subscribe to them. Jake and the fellas do tremendous work. Really fun show. Always. They're smart and funny. So check that out. But that's it for us. Here's Joe. Bye.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your